Yewo, farm CEOs. Welcome back. My name is Mwale Gilbert. Thank you for joining me once more. And thank you for continually supporting, the videos. Please do what you need to do. Let's like, subscribe, share with somebody who you think would need this. They say sharing is caring. So coming to the component of marketing, I've had a lot of conversations with a number of my clients where I see them complaining. One of the biggest problems, and I've experienced it, myself. One of the biggest problems everyone mentions in agriculture is market. Where do we sell what we grow or keep? And I have multiple facets on how I can answer that question. Today I just wanted to indicate just one component where the owner of the farm, let's say you have a hybrid on your farm, of a farm team worker, and they have got a diploma or certificate, they are managing things properly, so production is good and it is growing. Now your problem now that you're beginning to have is, where do I sell these things that are being produced? I want to say that one of the biggest reasons why that looks like a headache is that there are other people who in agriculture are actually trained to also think through issues like this. Is that on the organogram that I was talking about, this I did indicate that I was going to allude to this further in another video, and this is where I'm doing it. In the organogram, there's a position called marketing. In marketing, you are expected to find ways and means of getting people to know about your farm and what it does. Then you've got sales, so which means marketing and sales usually go together. And then is that after people have known about your farm and its activities and what products it deals in, is that they must also then buy some of the things that you produce. So in that department of marketing and sales, when the farm is very small, you are the one who's actually the marketing and sales person. So don't complain that there's a difficulty in market and all those things. No, because you are the one who's looking for it. And remember, you have got limited time. You are busy with other things. You are working at at another company where you spend most of your time there, which is normal because you have to have some capital to start what you're doing, and I love that. The only thing I'm saying is that I'm trying to cut you a slack by telling you that it's actually because you hold a position at your farm. Besides where you're working, you have a position at your farm on the organogram without your knowing, or you could be knowing, that you are actually the marketing manager. And therefore, it is your responsibility that after the team has produced things, you need to figure out where you are actually going to sell those things. I remember, interestingly, when my team, when we just created the service of recruitment, I hired someone in the team to actually manage the whole operation and just make sure that the communication is happening correctly and all. And then I went and just relaxed and set aside. And one time when we were having a meeting, we realized that the number of sales were actually not doing as well. And the conversation, actually, when it concluded, I realized that it's because I had put down the responsibility of selling and marketing the service. So I needed to resume only until I hire a full-fledged marketing person to handle that job. So same thing for you on your farm. You have a job where you're working. You could be an IT person, you could be a mechanic, you could also be an accountant. But I want to inform you that at your farm, if you have not hired a person to do the role of marketing, you are the marketing manager. And therefore, it is expected of you. We must actually have indicators, targets that we must give you to know whether you are actually making the farm any much good. Are you opening doors for us? Are you getting our farm known as a brand out there? or are you actually failing your own farm? And therefore, we must fire you as marketing manager. So that is how you must be thinking about this farm, to say that I can be fired from my own farm for failing it because I failed to find market as a marketing manager. So what would you do then in that case? Find someone who has the knowledge and the know-how who can help you open doors to different places, where if you see that your capacity of production has increased and the market is now being surpassed by the production, then you have to find where are you going to sell these things. So you have to hire someone who's going to discover that's their full-time job, just to go out there, talk to chain stores, talk to marketeers. This is how you can even gain a lot of information by learning, what your clients are struggling with, like I said in the previous video. So let them come through. And these are people usually, when you talk to us, you see how, what is available. Guys done agribusiness, cooperative college is actually providing that, and several other colleges are actually doing that. So we help you find such, but anyway, you can get them anywhere. The point is that you need to have that person at some point in your farm. I know you're saying, how can I afford, the other one and the other one? My point is very simple. It's a chicken egg problem. Which one is more painful? If you can afford to get them right now, my best advice for you is that bring them on and give them serious targets. Tell them that you want results and give them a very short space of time, 1, 2, 3 months. They must give you the results you require. Otherwise, you release them and get somebody else. So that is how business works. Get people that can know the work, understand their responsibilities, and then give them their targets and watch what wonders they are able to provide for your farm. Thank you very much, everybody. See you next time.